5 minutes remaining. challenge is nothing new. Like the challenge of adapting to a new set of rules or stopping a 100-mile-per-hour rocket off the blade of something that could have literally been a spaceship. But instead of backing down from such challenges, the hockey community did what they have always done when facing the unknown. They tackled it head on. The 2020 season is presenting a whole new challenge, unlike anything we've seen before. And that's saying something. While we may be in the midst of a crisis, the likes of which the world has never known, we'll be damned if we're going to let that stop us from banding together and cheering on our boys. The road to the Canalta Cup began in the fall with 12 teams in pursuit of a dream. And now, it's set to culminate in a digital showdown that'll be action-packed in what we hope is a one-time only experience. So join us, from wherever you might be, as we aim to pull the global hockey community closer together than it's ever been. Because we're getting set to drop the puck on a whole new game.
The Canalta Cup could be awarded tonight. The virtual Canalta Cup, that is. My name is Matt Barrett, and welcome inside IKS Media Studios here in Regina as the SJ Canalta simulation rolls along. Rod Peterson is my co-host here tonight, and the virtual Bill Chow is in the building
for the first time.
And the real Bill Chow we'll see over the Skype later on. Rod, this has been an absolute pleasure, this whole trip.
The whole thing. I know everybody's hanging on the edge of their seat tonight, Matt. You're right. This is the first time virtual Bill Chow has attended a playoff game. I'm not sure if it's all playoffs, but for sure here in the Canalta Cup final, because it might be handed out tonight. That's exciting. Hey, everybody in Melfort must be on the edge of their seat, I would think.
Well, they're crazy. Like, the real playoffs, they put the signs out in the businesses. They're almost as excited right now for this as they are for the actual playoffs, it seems. I get texts all day from fans getting so excited about the Canalta simulation that could be awarded tonight.
Can you imagine if these playoffs ended tonight? Because this is the first elimination game that I've called in these playoffs. It's my third game. You said before we went to air that it's your third game, so I'm not ready. By the way, now's the time for predictions. Right before the game, I'm going to pick Yorkton's going to win tonight. So we're not going to see virtual Bill Chow in his virtual suit with the virtual Canalta Cup, because I said this series is going to go 7 games. So there's my prediction tonight.
I think it could be a Melfort 5-gamer. They are rolling right now. You know Trevor Blevins is going to get his boys ready. He wants to finish this now. You don't want to go back to Yorkton at the Federal Agencies Arena for Game 7. Yeah, or for Game 6. Game 7 is back in Melfort, but you don't want to have to go to Game 6 and put that up all in the air. They want to finish it tonight in front of their hometown crowd. Mo is getting ready. We're ready to
That's
go.
A homer call, by the way. I just got to say, you don't want to load Mo the Mustang into the horse trailer and take him to Yorkton for Game 6.
Exactly.
I get all of it, but actually it's good that you don't agree with me. I'll take Yorkton to win. You've got the Mustangs. Let's go.
We'll take a quick break and we'll come back with game time here. It's Game 5 between Melfort and Yorkton on the SJ Canalta simulation.
With advanced safety features, a 5-star overall vehicle score for safety, and available OnStar safety services, Chevrolet's 2020 lineup of SUVs can take you anywhere with confidence.
This is unprecedented.
We just don't know what tomorrow will bring.
Grandma!
Oh, it's so good to see your face.
Writing in chalk spreads messages of hope throughout the city.
All right. Is everyone dialed in?
I think we've proved that just by keeping on, pulling together, staying positive, we can get through anything.
Does this look familiar? It's time for an upgrade. Let us help you find the best solution for your facility. DDG, always delivering the best fan experience. Find us at ddgregina.com.
Your local Sask Energy Network member is still here for you. They offer financing on natural gas appliances. Plus, they're available for equipment repairs and maintenance. Contact your local network member today.
Healthy, well-cared-for cows produce high-quality milk, just like a well-coached team produces quality hockey players. So when you're buying dairy products, check to ensure it is 100% Canadian. You'll be helping out all Canadian dairy farmers.
Don't touch the ball, it's over, call it close, but we all know what this is gonna be. You came to fail the test, you met the best, expect the chess, but got Monopoly. I like it louder than most, watching all these sheep just buy down to the goat. If I can't decide, I'ma probably get both. We don't celebrate, but right now I'm a toast, resurrected ghost.
Looking inside, this is the SJHL simulation for the playoffs. Civic Center is rocking. I can't even hear myself think right now. They are going to be so fired up.
You can't write this stuff.
Final minute, third period of a 3-3 game. Tense moments here.
Outside, outside, everything on, they gon' shine when I shine. We can take them outside, outside, everything around me I create with my mind. Looking too hard, I don't want no downtime. Nah, get my team on, they gon' shine and I shine. Yeah, we can take this.
Game 5 of the Canalta simulation here from Regina. It's from Melfort. As the Mustangs looking to close things out here against the Yorkton Terriers. They're leading it 3-1. My name's Matt Barrett and Rod Peterson is our co-host tonight. As look at the Northern Lights Palace. It is rocking. Everyone's got their onion rings. Did you have your onion rings?
And their 5-cent candies.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Free admission in the pool, by the way, before the game, as you know. It's awesome.
There's Philippe Bond.
Got lit up a little bit in Game 4 the other night.
Sean Parkinson has been phenomenal for Melfort in this series and has been excellent for them throughout the year. As Kenzie Arnold is the one taking the face-off for Melfort, and he wins it as Petruik went to the defenseman there to try and jar the puck loose. There's Nolan Katachuk, the Marion University commit. And here comes Yorkton off the quick turnover. Taphorn, he's had himself a big series. Trying to go back to the blue line, but Tian Rask says, nuh-uh. And he'll go back one-on-one. Back behind the net.
I think Yorkton's going to be nervous tonight, Matt. Facing elimination. You'd think so, yeah.
Matt Harry, he can get those boys. He's been able to work some magic in these playoffs, so.
Nice back checking. You can tell the cup is on the line.
Yes, cup is in the building. There's a quick shot from the slot, but not a ton of mustard on it. And Philippe Bond makes his first stop of the night.
If I may, Matt, I'd like to ask our Twitchers, our people in the chat room, to write in their best movie lines or ad slogans, because I'm going to drop them after goals, after your resplendent goal calls, but then I'm going to drop mine. Okay?
Okay.
So, people, what are your favorite movie lines, ad slogans? Please fill them up in chat. Over to you, Matt Barrett.
Terriers will try and sort things out here in neutral ice. Get it up to Granville, the former Battleford's North Star. Zach Anderson picks it off. And out comes Anderson, 2-on-1. Bosch some room, he puts it 5-hole, and the Mustangs.
Meatloaf!
Mustangs put the first goal on the board here tonight. Bosch from Zach Anderson. And that's how you start a game where you could be winning the Canalta Cup.
I'm sorry, Matt, I scared you.
No, you did scare me a little bit.
With my Will Ferrell in Wedding Crashers. Mom, meatloaf! See what I'm saying? So tonight I'm going to throw in a few movie lines, ad slogans. So there's the first one. Wow, what a start.
Just a few minutes in, and the Northern Lights Palace is rocking. The Trash Can Clan is out in full force. But the Terriers are going to quickly jump back in the offensive zone, but quickly taken away. Tyson Myers, you know, in his possible final game, the Melfort boy puts one on net.
Matt, we have viewers that don't know what meatloaf is.
What?
Am I going to tell them, or are you?
Well, I think it's your line. I think that's your...
Mom, meatloaf! Connor and Yorkton, Google it.
Andrew Hunt will walk in and he put it off the bar. Shell in front to Tkachuk. Shell still with it. There's no way. And quickly ladder out to neutral ice and into the Mustang zone. Colby Vrani bumped off the puck. The former Tisdale Trojan won a bronze medal with that team last season. Here come the Terriers now. Connor Carroll. Some room.
Oh, nice passing.
Great puck movement here by the Terriers. McDonald, Vrani. Egan in front, and he put it wide. Quickly picked up here by Andrew Hunt, and out come the Mustangs.
It's like the Mustangs thought they were down a man. That's the way they were playing.
All for that shift, very exactly. Seth McCullough will burst down the wing. Bumped around, and there is McCullough trying to work the cycle. Nothing doing there, and the Terriers are able to snuff out that chance. Reese gets taken out at the blue line. And McDonald will get some room. Out into the slot and laid out there. Gabe O'Dowchuk laying out his opposite number, 55. And out come the Mustangs back into neutral ice, into the Terrier zone, and O'Dowchuk will put one wide. Robson, left wing, into the zone. Out in front, there's Reese, a couple chances, and Parkinson shuts the door.
Look at this end-to-end action. I love it.
Adam Nobes leads the playoffs in scoring. Scores again! Kyle Bosch, another one!
Run for the border!
2-0, just like that. 7 minutes into the first period, Kyle Bosch has 2. And Yorkton being pushed on their heels. Oh my. Just by Philippe Bond.
Call a timeout, Matt.
Yes.
Here. By the way, that was Taco Bell. Run for the border. Chihuahua. Anyone? 2-0 Mustangs.
I love it. That was great.
Yeah, you would. Thank you, Rut. Hey, I will take any suggestions for movie lines and ad slogans. I got a good one here from Connor and Yorkton.
Out in front, Kenzie Arnold will pick that one off like he's a cornerback. He'll leave it. Alex Rondeau, who is active in the chat right now, makes a couple of chances.
Oh my God. We got some great ones coming in here, by the way. You put far more work into your play-by-play than anybody else I've seen, by the way. So hats off to you, Matt.
Here comes Austin Nault back the other way. The former Clipper to Arnold. In front again, they score! Austin Nault, the former Kindersley Clippers are having a night.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
My goodness! What is going on?
Start the bus. He's got to take a timeout.
Well, you think?
In Yorkton, I'm sorry they're calling for a goaltender change. I'm not sure in Game 5 in an elimination game if you want to do that, but this is not the start Yorkton wanted.
We've got a couple of Mustangs watching here, so you know they're going to be pretty happy in the group chat. There's Bosch out to Anderson. Kyle Bosch, he's playing with some fire wherever the fire lives.
Top 10 in goals. Look at that.
A lot of Mustangs and Terriers in there. I wonder why.
You get this deep.
You know?
There's going to be a lot of pro tryouts. I got to tell you, that's usually how it goes.
Yep. Terriers will come out with it. You know, these guys will have to get going. The Tap Horns. Caden's got a few big goals in this series. Dowachuk, Bosch, Nobes now. Some quick puck movement into the zone. Leaves it. There's O'Dowachuk. That one's blocked in front. The Winnipeg boy, Gabe O'Dowachuk, plays give and go with Bosch. With some room. Gabe O'Dowachuk. Some confidence there. Now the Terriers. halfway through this period, and it's 3-0.
They got a bury here.
And a backdoor play stopped by Parkinson. And out come the Mustangs. Do we have the referees for tonight's game?
It's in the script.
Okay.
I don't have the script.
Neither do I.
My favorite 4 lines in broadcasting, Matt. We're working on it.
Yeah, we're working. 1 sec. Cleared out.
I need another goal.
Seth McCullough will hustle in on the forecheck, but Connor Carroll says, nah-uh. Keenan tap horn to Ethan Robson. Trying to put it out in front. Zawadzki there, a chance, but broken up. Isaac Alvarado will pick it up. The BC boy. They've got some nice weather right now, I think. Out in front to catch up with some room. The Gronlid boy. I hear there is a watch party at the Bears Den in Gronlid tonight.
All 60 of them, huh?
Yes. That's pretty much all you can fit in the Bears Den, I think.
And they're serving meatloaf.
And yes.
Keep those movie lines coming, by the way. I got a lot of them coming in here in the chat room. I love it.
Nugsy says, long way to go. 3-goal leads aren't safe.
Oh, Nugsy, you're already planning the post-game party at BP's in Melfort. Pick a side.
There's to the high slot to catch up, put it just wide. His dad was a former captain of the Mustangs back in the 90s. Zawadzki to, I think that was Reese in front. Stopped by Parkinson.
He's going to be very key the rest of the way. By the way, 17,000 towels handed out. You see them on the screen.
Look at that.
Direct West. It says Direct West on every single one of them. Thank you to Direct West connecting Saskatchewan businesses as Parkinson covers up again. Direct West, tonight's game sponsor. And we have a note coming up from Canalta Hotels from Gary Hoffert, so hang on. They're into it, Matt.
Terriers get a offensive zone driver, but yeah, those fans in Melfort. People wonder where they are, but they come to play when it comes to playoff time. That's for sure.
Nosey says he's on the side of the people. That's it. Just the people.
Just the people. Whatever the people want. Glove save!
Bond.
Philippe Bond, he needs that one.
I think he should have hung on to that, to be honest with you, but whatever works.
He needs that for his confidence.
He needs something. He needs some goals is what he needs.
That too, that would help.
The Zebras tonight, Matt, by the way, are the referees Jason Bourdon and Mick Polishin, linesman Brent Vermeulen, and Riley Carrier. So far, doing a great job.
I will give a shout out. I heard Graham Kalo in Melfort was also on the list, possibly in this series later on, but I know he's probably watching. Out come the Terriers. Down the wing. Nothing. Jansen. Ziegler. Jansen. Ziegler again. The big slap shot right into the breadbasket of Parkinson.
He's got other ideas. He doesn't want this to go past tonight.
No.
Nugsy, I don't have a tan. I have a sunburn from golfing the last 2 days, just so you know. Contrasting with my shirt.
Worth it, right?
Oh, absolutely worth it.
Absolutely worth it. Connor Carroll, a chance. He put it wide. Kyle Bosch. Out they come. Bosch looking for the hat trick. He'll go through the legs to O'Dowachuk. And back to the blue line. O'Dowachuk got it poked away from him. So he's being watched. Now Bosch will carry it in again. Bosch walks in to the circle. Back to the blue line. Anderson. Mustangs working the cycle game.
Keep away. Well, it'll work.
And for
if
now.
They never give Yorkton the puck.
And that goes into the corner, and there they give it to him right there. And down the wing, here come the Terriers again. Woodford. They're a one-timer right on the.
How tall is Parkinson?
Well, he's 6'4".
He's big, eh? But Bond's bigger? Is he bigger? Bond?
No.
No?
I think Sean Parkinson might be the tallest goalie in the SJHL, if I'm not mistaken, this year. He joins us in the intermission today, actually.
Let's ask him.
Yes. There's a shot from the blue line. Andrew Hunt will take that one aside. Hunt gets bumped off the puck, and now an odd man rush. Here's the big man. Chance, Petruik in. Shot stopped by Parkinson. He needs to be big for the Terriers in this one to come back.
He should be the runaway Conn Smythe winner playoff MVP, Chance Petruik. You would think. I'm not sure that he is, but she was the regular season MVP.
Yes.
But yeah, they need him tonight.
Petruik in this series, 1 assist. That is it.
Oh, they're talking, get out the clubs in Yorkton. Listen, they're that's Ian Rask who's trash talking in the chat room.
Even when he's not on the ice. Gotta love Ian Rask.
Don't count your chickens, man.
Recent commit Ian Rask to UBC.
Congratulations. You bring cash. That's what UBC stands for.
Beautiful out there. Myers out to shell in the slot. That's a dangerous play, but it ended up working. The Tkachuk gets sprung down the left wing, out through center. Out comes Steven Norum. Across the line. Norum to Guinea. His shot is stopped as well. McCullough, Alvarado, Tkachuk to Myers. And out come the boys in blue. Myers a shot. That's a toe save by Philippe Bond, who, after giving up those three, has been solid. And turned over. Jordan Guinea will come back with it. Give it to Caden Taphorn. Caden Taphorn to the corner, to the blue line. Now Petruik walking in the trailer. He put it wide of the net. His second best chance tonight.
One here would be nice, wouldn't it, for Yorkton?
It would be. They need one late here. There's a glove save.
Larceny.
Philippe Bond, the glove is working. A couple of big saves there for Philippe Bond.
They're getting excited that Bill Chow is in the building. Can we see him? Can we put the camera on Bill? Oh, he's at the concession.
And here comes Melfort. Odawachuk. He'll carry it out. Time will tick away in period number 1. To Ian Rask. One-timer, Austin Null. He's already got one tonight.
That's a little late poke, wouldn't you say? How about a power play, guys?
Referees have put the whistles in their pockets to start. 1 second, or less than a second now. As they'll tie that up, and what a period for the Melfort Mustangs to start a possible clinching game. 3-0, the score.
They're telling me Bill Chow's in the swimming pool, by the way, so I hope that he gets out before the second intermission.
Hey, I mean, sitting in the hot tub, got to relax a little bit. Hey, I don't blame him. That is period number 1. We take a couple of looks at the replays here, and we will take a break here and come back with more on the SJ Canalta simulation.
Healthy, well-cared-for cows produce high-quality milk, just like a well-coached team produces quality hockey players. So when you're buying dairy products, check to ensure it is 100% Canadian. You'll be helping out all Canadian dairy farmers.
Global Ag Risk Solutions, we cover your input costs and your revenue, not just your bushels. The more you put in, the higher your coverage with no change in your premiums. Google Compare Crop Insurance to see the difference between crop insurance and Global Ag Risk Solutions.
You wouldn't take the ice without protective wear. So why would you take to the job site that way? The SCSA is proud to partner with the SJHL.
This PSA, or Project Saving announcement, is brought to you by Newfab Building Products, the best engineered, designed, and manufactured floor and roof trusses, plus everything you need to lock up, delivered on your schedule. Newfab Building Products, 610 Henderson Drive, newfab.com.
Direct West has helped us out immensely to get our presence online as far as digitally and also with the social media page. To see the results is just puts a smile on your face.
It's time to change the way we do business.
Because it's time to focus on staying safe and staying healthy.
Time to shop online, test drive from home,
or let us know if you need service work. Join us online at capitalgmc.ca.
Back here, first intermission of the SJ Canalta simulation. My name's Matt Barrett, and we're joined by a very special guest on the Skype line, Sean Parkinson, goaltender of the Melfort Mustangs. Parky, how's it going, buddy? How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful, man. Have you been watching, how much have you been able to keep an eye on the simulation so far?
I've been watching it whenever I can. It's pretty entertaining.
So to see yourself in a video game like this, how cool is that?
Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it.
Have the guys from the team been, chatting in the group chat about it, been chirping each other, been, watching along together? How have things been with the rest of the group?
Yeah, no, we have fun. We throw some chirps around, but yeah, no, it's a good time.
So this season was an interesting one for the Melfort Mustangs. Come back with a good group of 20s. How much fun was this season for you in that group?
Oh, it was a great time. I wouldn't trade it for anything. It was awesome.
I mean, you must be looking around. There must be some schools kind of knocking on your door right now. What's kind of the latest for you when it comes to some post-secondary hockey, possibly?
Yeah, I talked with a few schools. Nothing's finalized right now, but I'll let you know when it happens.
So I hope I'm the first to know. I got you, man. I guess as you watch this whole thing, how cool is it to be able to have the SJHL do something like this, and for you guys to be able to watch along?
No, it's pretty cool. It's a special thing.
The way the season ended for you guys were up 3-1 against Estevan. It felt like you guys were playing the best hockey you'd had all year. Did it feel like there's some unfinished business right now?
Yeah, no, it definitely does. But no doubt in my mind we'd be in the simulation. We'd be in real life, too.
Well, T and Rask, I was talking to him earlier, and he said that, it looks like we're going to win this simulation right now. So he's pretty confident. I know you guys are pretty confident. We're going to go to some of the questions here on the stream. Got to know what Parky's favorite chip flavor is. That's been a snacks. What's your chip go-to flavor?
Maybe some Lay's salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper Lay's. Interesting. Okay. That's who would Parky say is the best goalie in the SJHL this past season, obviously other than yourself?
Who would I bully, sorry?
Or who would be your pick for goaltender of the year, the best goalie? Obviously not yourself.
Definitely Burke. Burke deserved it this year.
Yeah, you think so? I think a lot of people would say you, but I know you, and I know you're probably not one to toot your own horn like that. How tall are you right now? We were talking about it off. How tall are you? 6'4"?
Yeah, 6'4".
Okay, we were talking one of the biggest goalies in the league. So let's see what else we got on the chat here. If I can go up here. There we go. Okay. Here's a couple more. Are there any guys in this? You've obviously looked at the overalls of some of the guys. Is it pretty good? Is it pretty accurate?
I think so. I think Flin Flon was a little rated too high, to be honest. Just my opinion, though.
Well, hey, I mean, Mustangs did beat them in the Sims, so you might be onto something there, Parky.
Yeah, I think I'm right.
What have you been up to this summer? Have you been working? Have you been able to been keeping working out? What's been the plan for you this summer?
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay in shape, but I've been fishing lots and just hanging out at home.
All right, I just got told we need to ask about your hair. I know this better than anybody, but maybe take off hat. We got to see the hair. Is it going right now? Oh, yeah, it's growing out.
I'm probably gonna buzzer soon,
Hey, it looks pretty good right now. You may not need to buzz it. I'll keep trying to find a few questions here for you. I know there's a lot of guys here. More snacks, but favorite pizza.
Oh, I don't know about the favorite pizza, to be honest, but if anything, I'd probably TJ's back in Melfort.
I've been saying that. Chicken bacon ranch at TJ's. That's my go-to.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
Yeah. You've played 2 years in Melfort. What was it about Melfort that made it so special?
Probably just the boys there. They really made a family, and the community was really great. Like, just the fans, it was awesome to be there at the rink every day and play.
Parky, I appreciate your time, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching along. Hope to see you again soon.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Matt.
That is Sean Parkinson, the goaltender of the Melfort Mustangs. 20-year-old graduate of the Melfort Mustangs, has been excellent in the simulation and an overall great guy as well. So we'll take another quick break, and we'll come back with Rod Peterson back in the chair beside me for period number 2. Second period is just moments away, I should say. Matt Barrett and Rod Peterson here are with you for the SJ Canalta simulation. 3-0 for the Melfort Mustangs after one period of play. They could complete it tonight. They could end it, and the virtual Canalta Cup could be awarded tonight as 3-0 after one. 16-11, the shots on goal there in favor of the Melfort Mustangs. And they dominated the period, but they didn't all at the same time.
Well, I tell you what, Yorkton doesn't look like a team that's playing like their life depends on it, to be honest with you. They got to pick it up here. I mean, I picked them to win the game today. Being outshot, being out-hit, do you think that Matt Hare just lost his marbles in the dressing room between the virtual dressing room between periods?
You'd think he'd say something to light a fire under their butts, say something, say, hey, boys, we got nothing to lose now. Let's get going here. We need to force the game 6 back in our home barn, and we'll see how they come out here in period 2. We've seen comebacks from 3 goals down before.
We have seen Yorkton's got the edge in face-offs won here, so, that certainly helps with puck possession. Yep. But listen, I hope to see some special teams. I hope Yorkton gets some power plays here. Let's get these officials. Listen, they're trying to stay out of it. I get it. Yeah. They're trying to let the players and the teams decide it. But you know what? Now's not the time to be humble, guys. Let's see some power plays.
Well, 3-0 after one. We'll see how the Yorkton comes out here in period number 2. Let's get this thing rolling. Everyone's back in their seats. They got their French fries. They got their onion rings.
40 miles, Matt. 40 miles away. 40 miles, 40 smiles. That Yorkton bus is not started yet.
No, it is not. As Kyle Bosch has 2. Austin Nault has the other one. The former Kindersley Clippers are coming to play tonight for the Mustangs as the Terriers get the first possession. Geeney in front can get a shot off. Nolan Katachuk does a good job of getting in the way. Kenzie Arnold down the right wing. Feeds it in front to Austin Nault. He put it wide though. And out come the Yorkton Terriers once again. Ziegler, Geeney, one-timer in front. Another chance, they score! Caden Taphorn again. He's been huge all series.
Show me the money!
Show Caden the money. 5 goals in this finals simulation. He has been nothing short of huge for the Yorkton Terriers.
We got a game, Matt.
We do have a game now. You know what they say about 2-goal leads?
The worst in hockey?
That's what they say.
Oh, a little tap. Just give it a litlittle tap.
Little tappy tap.
Oh, look at that.
And now it's 3-1. The shutout is no more. Caden Taphorn pinned along the wall, gets it poked away and gets it back though. Chance Petruick. Through center, across the blue. Back towards the middle, spins away. Out to Gainey, the backhand. It's stopped by Parkinson. He says, yeah, you got one on me, but...
I was just going to ask you, are the fans in Melfort a very demanding bunch? Because Pickle Butter 420 has just written into the chat room, come on, Parkinson.
They can be demanding.
Yeah.
They want their boys to be, successful all the time, and, it's expectations. Trevor Blevins has made excellent teams since he's been there, and they've almost been spoiled. In a good way.
At least they're sold out
well,
tonight. Except for one horse that I have not seen yet.
I haven't seen Mo yet either. There's a slap shot from the point. That's swallowed up. And out come the Mustangs. Vinny Prospol. To the corner, and he gets bumped along the wall. Squirts out Shell, couldn't get it down low, and out come the Terriers again. The Terriers have come out with some fire and some oomph.
Some chutzpah and pizzazz.
Whatever you want to call it. There comes Zawatsky. Across the line with some room, makes a nice move, and Lucas Ochitwa.
That looked offside to me.
Poked it away. Jordan Gainey, Zawatsky, Caro. Zawatsky out in front, Vrana, the shot, he put it wide of the net. Colton Shell will pick it up and back the other way. Colton Shell, the Lampman product. Ochitwa to Kachuk, Hunt, Myers. Down low, Shell.
Hit somebody.
Cross ice, Myers again, didn't shoot it. Now Ochitwa. Down low, Caro read that one like a book. There's Legrander now. Blockered aside. Ian Rask now. Haven't really seen him a ton tonight, but there he is now. Robson will get it bounced away. And down into the corner. Robson waiting for some reinforcements. Gets them. Some back and forth D-to-D passes now to Henry. Bumped along.
I need movie lines and ad slogans, Matt. I need movie lines and ad slogans. Here's one. I'll be back. Can you imagine that after a goal? I don't know if that has the excitement. I'll be back.
Well,
it's not a tumor.
Offside call there, and we get a face-off outside the Terrier line. There's Carson Henry. Egan will walk into the slot, and shot is deflected just wide. Back to the blue line, Egan. Spins. Terriers are dominating time of possession right now. There's a backhand stopped by Parkinson. Jansen gets run over. Tian Rask. Did you get the number of that truck? As Tian Rask, absolutely mammoth check at the blue line.
However, I feel like the ice is starting to tilt a little bit.
Look
Kaboom.
at that.
Clean, too.
He put him almost 180 degrees.
Well, when the virtual Canalta Cup's on the line.
Well, you got to
sell out.
Yep. Do whatever you can.
If I may, by the way, Matt, the note here from Gary Hofford at Canalta Hotels.
Yes.
Canalta is open for business. Monday and Tuesday of this coming week, we reopen the last of our hotels. We have an extensive COVID-19 plan in place at every hotel and can provide a clean, safe, worry-free home away from home to anyone traveling throughout Saskatchewan. Canalta Hotels.
And
we love them.
Out comes Seth McCullough, the Coots, Alberta native, right along the border there. And a picked off pass there. Jordan Gainey, but he got stood up there. Andrew Hunt says, don't worry, I got you. And now Seth McCullough into the zone. There Albertson, in, shoots, stopped by Bond. And Bond's been good here in this.
Yeah, that was big.
Needed that after that struggle of the first 10 minutes he had.
Well, he's been the first star a couple of times in this series already. I mean, what he doesn't owe Yorkton anything. Let's put it that way.
He's doing his part.
Yes.
Down low. Mustangs are getting some sustained zone time now. But as I say that, out they come. Out come the Terriers. Tripped up there, a little bit of a tie-up.
Here we go.
And a power play for the Mustangs.
I didn't see the penalty there on the replay. Do you know that guy that's yelling at the Terrier up against the glass? Did you know that guy?
No.
Oh. I think you knew everybody in Melfort.
Probably from Yorkton, you know, made sure he bought his tickets, waited in line.
But he was wearing a Mustangs jersey, that's all.
Yeah, I missed that.
I thought you knew everybody in Melfort.
I know a lot of people in Melfort.
I would hope.
They're Bappers driving the Zamboni tonight, so. There's a shot stopped.
And there's Mo the Mustang finally shows up.
Yep, there he is. Another tripping, 4-on-4. Here we go.
A lot of ice out there.
Adam Nobes to the penalty box.
The game 2 OT hero.
Yes.
I would think
went off his broken stick.
That's right. I think this would favor the Terriers. Sorry to say, depending on who they have out there.
There's Mo in the corner trying to get the crowd rowdy again. McDonald will put one way wide.
That was a hook in front of the net.
Here comes Nault. Into the zone. Has one tonight. The 2 goal scorers for Melfort are out there now.
Here we go, boys.
In comes Yorkton. 4-on-4. Keenan Taphorn leaves it there. A big slap shot from, I think it was Connor Caro. Swallowed up by Parkinson.
Probably not going to score from 40 feet away.
Probably
Just a prediction. Nice work there by Nobes to stay onside, by the way.
And decides to lay a check.
He's been good.
Playing well tonight, that's for sure. And out come the Mustangs. 1-on-1. Zach Anderson into the zone. He'll stop up. Shot is blocked. Connor Caro, no problemo. And out they come. Just a few more seconds here. A 4-on-4. Stephen Norum. Gabe O'Dowachuk stands him up. Lays him down.
I gotta say, Melfort's playing like they wanted more. I'm sorry.
You know, Trevor Blevins gets his guys ready for games like this.
We got a lot of viewers, by the way, Matt. I don't want to scare you, but this is the most I've ever seen on the sim. They think the cup's going to be handed out tonight at the Northern Lights Palace.
There's Petruic. Stopped. You know, those fans there at the Palace want it to be handed out tonight as well. Yes.
Is Bill Chow out of the pool yet? Can somebody check? We got to interview him in the second intermission.
We do.
If you like pina coladas, they're writing in the chat room with song lyrics now.
Swallowed up by Parkinson there. Gabe O'Dowachuk all the way from Winnipeg. Yes.
It's former Mustang Sheldon Sarge Argent that's in the pool. That's who it is. Bill's watching the game.
Right.
Should have known.
And a lot of alumni, I heard.
Well, this is the time for them to come out.
Tristan Fry had him on earlier in the simulation. I hear he's at the barn tonight. Now picked up Nault into the zone. And swallowed up. Philippe Bond will stop play.
Other than a few big hits, I'm not feeling the vibe, the playoff vibe here. It's a league final, let's not forget.
The Trash Can Clan is starting to get going here.
That's a thing, is it?
It is a thing in Melfort. It's a big thing in Melfort. There's Tian Rask. He'll circle the zone, give it to O'Dowachuk. Nault now. Out in front, another one. Arnold, a chance, glove save. Philippe Bond, he found a way to see it. A great chance there by Kenzie Arnold, the already Canalta Cup champion from a few years back. He's been to 3 straight finals now.
That's
Kenzie Arnold.
There's a reason.
Yep. Out in front, McCullough had that one bounce away from him. Out come the Terriers.
Doddsland Sask product.
Yes. His brother Brandon Arnold is a Mount Royal University Cougar as well.
I went to Mount Royal University. That's
So
my
did I.
school. Did you?
I did.
Sweet. They crank out the good ones.
They do.
It's a big shift here, buddy. What line is this for Yorkton? Second or third?
Fourth line. Robson, Egan, and Henry.
Okay, Matt Hare has a hunch. Here
There's a chance. Riley Egan making Matt Hare look like a genius.
Almost had it.
Being told U of R journalism school is better. Well,
it's not.
Back to the blue line. Robson, Egan, shots deflected.
They're coming so close, buddy.
Ryan McLean. Parkinson is a wall. Yes.
Who's Ron D66? Is he one of the players?
Yes.
He says that I don't like the Stinks.
It'd be Alex Rondeau.
Wrong.
Who that would be.
I just want this to go 7 games, that's all. Although...
You're like Newsy, you're for the people.
Right, I'm one for the people. If this goes 7 and Melfort wins, I'm totally down. But I'm not ready for this to end yet, that's all.
Behind the net, there is the aforementioned Alex Rondeau, Laurentian University commit. Flips it behind the net. Carroll, Woodford, Henry. On the near side, and there's Egan. Egan to the circle, looking for some room. Carroll, time, space,
Come on,
and
boys.
put it wide. Here comes Rondeau. Into the zone, down to the corner. Couldn't get it out in front, and there's Legrandour. He almost had a partial break, but Lucas Ochitwa is back. There's a chance. Rebound. There isn't one. Lucas Ochitwa, I know he's probably enjoying some Wadena Bakery donuts. He says they're some of the best snacks that you can get, so.
I would have to take his word for it.
Yes. I would also have to take his word for it.
I know there's a great Chinese food restaurant in Wadena that has Halloween candy at the front door year-round.
Well, I hope that they're not all from Halloween, though.
I think they are, but what the hell? This is the thing about this game. You can't take your eyes off it.
No.
It's somewhat of a train wreck, but you just can't take your eyes off it.
13-3 the shots this period for Yorkton. Matt Harris definitely lit a fire.
Yeah.
Legrandour shot. Parkinson.
I was a goalie, Matt, but I gotta say I would advocate somebody getting in Parkinson's crease and making life uncomfortable for him right now, because he's seeing every shot, he's in a zone, and the way it's going, he's not going to be beaten enough for Yorkton to win this game. Just saying.
Down the wing, Colton Shell couldn't find a man, and Zawatsky will say thank you very much. Finds Norum. There's some room. He didn't find Zawatsky. Now he finds him. Parkinson made the pad save.
Day late, dollar short.
Yeah. Prospol back the other way, out of Tampa, Florida. There's a shot from Tkachuk, from Tampa to Gronlid, and into the glove of Philippe Bond.
It's the United Nations line.
Prospol jumping up in the rush. Melfort from coast to coast.
Global.
Exactly. There's O'Dowachuk to Rask, to Nault. Walks in front. Bond says, no way. Geeney into the zone. Prospol will flatten him along the wall. Now in front as it just kind of rolled along.
It's a goaltender's duel, buddy.
It is.
See, there's something going on back and forth in the chat right now. Some are saying they're ready for it to end tonight. Jim Wagner says he'd like to see this go to a best of 15. He's not ready for it to end.
Parkey's earned a well-deserved beverage in the second intermission. Yes, some Gatorade. He's going to need it.
Wants to know if they're getting rings. You haven't won it yet, Tian. News flash. Don't put the Mustang ahead of the cart.
Yeah, that just doesn't work. You're just going to go backwards if you do that. Tian Rask. There he is. Every time we mention a player, they happen to show up.
That's perfect. Let's mention Chance Petruitt.
Yes, Chance Petruitt. Plastic rings from... Well, hey.
25 cents each.
simulate virtual rings. Late in this second period.
Rowdy bunch in Melfort
They
tonight.
are.
Yeah,
They want it. They want
ready.
it.
They're ready.
And Crossbowl, I don't know what he was trying to do there, but he threw it in front.
Here it is.
There's Egan, a shot. It's glove.
Put something on it.
Parkinson up to the task.
Where would the championship parade go in Melfort?
Probably down Main Street, right by TJ's Pizza. Chicken bacon ranch pizza for all the boys, hopefully. It's the way to go.
There we go. And that would start and end there?
Main Street and probably Saskatchewan Drive. Probably get by the Boston Pizza and the Timmy Ho's and the businesses along that road. Probably finish it at the mall or the rink or something of that sort. We'll see if Jarrett Schneider maybe has something planned, the marketing guy for Melfort.
I met him. He's a good guy.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Very good golfer, actually, as well. Anderson in front. They score! C'est la vie! Alex Rondeau. Mo's going wild.
Run, Forrest, run!
Look at that. That's clutch. Alex Rondeau from Drummondville. Makes it a 4-1 game.
They just sagged in Yorkton.
Parkinson gets an assist on that one as well. He's jumping in offensively too.
Très bien.
Très bien. Rondy, did I say that right? C'est la vie? Is that the right? Did I get my French right?
They're writing in, it's done. C'est fini.
C'est fini. There's a shot and it's stopped by Parkinson late in the second. Don't get too ahead of themselves though.
We're going to find out what Yorkton's made of here over the next 20 minutes and 27 seconds.
And trying to tie up there, but LeGrandeur in front. It's stopped again. Parkinson has needed to be big in this second, and he has been.
He doesn't use a lot of words in interviews.
No.
But that doesn't matter. He can stop the puck. They didn't sign him to do interviews.
I will say, should have won goaltender of the year in my opinion.
Another homer call
That
from
is
Matt Bear.
another homer. That is homer of me, but I think a lot of people would agree. Power play for Melfort now. 3 seconds to go. Remember, we'll be joined by Bill Chow here in the second intermission. Send us your questions in the chat.
I think Bill might want to put his suit on because I think the trophy's going to be handed out.
He might need
tonight.
to. It's going to be a quick costume change for him, possibly.
That's right.
But one-timer, Tian Rask. He put it wide of the net.
On the buzzer.
At the buzzer. They were looking for a quick little tic-tac-toe. Well, that does it. Period number 2, and the Mustangs still have a 3-goal lead. The score looks different, though. It's 4-1. The Terriers got one early, Caden Taphorn, but then Alex Rondeau says, no, we're not going to let you anywhere close. And 4-1 after 2. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with Commissioner of the SJHL, Bill Chow.
Does this look familiar? It's time for an upgrade. Let us help you find the best solution for your facility. DDG, always delivering the best fan experience. Find us at ddgregina.com.
Healthy, well-cared for cows produce high-quality milk, just like a well-coached team produces quality hockey players. So when you're buying dairy products, check to ensure it is 100% Canadian. You'll be helping out all Canadian dairy farmers.
Unprecedented. We just don't know what tomorrow will bring.
Grandma! Oh, it's so good to see your face.
Writing in chalk spreads messages of hope throughout the city.
All right. Is everyone dialed in?
I think we've proved that just by keeping on, pulling together, staying positive, we can get through anything.
With advanced safety features, a 5-star overall vehicle score for safety, and available OnStar safety services, Chevrolet's 2020 lineup of SUVs can take you anywhere with confidence.
Second intermission here as the Melfort Mustangs lead the Yorkton Terriers here, and we're joined by the commissioner of the SJHL, Bill Chow. Bill, how's it going?
Good, Matt. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How much fun are you having being able to watch these games?
It's been great. I think the biggest thing from my perspective is that, for the most part, everybody's kept it in perspective. Mm-hmm. You know what? Maybe it'll teach some people that, the game of hockey is about having some fun. And that's what we're doing now with what we've, had to do and forced into doing. And maybe that'll put a lot of fun back into the game for a lot of people and a lot of parents and a lot of players.
Were you surprised by the reaction nationally, Bill, that this sim has garnered? I mean, I was with you from day one when it was announced, and it wasn't initially all positive, and now it is. I mean, it took me a little off guard, to be honest.
Well, you know what, Rod? I think, at the time when we announced it, there was a lot of what ifs and a lot of questions regarding COVID and hockey and everything like that. And I think there was a lot of people that were holding on and hoping that, we were going to be able to finish our season. I know I was initially, but obviously with time that dissipated, and I knew where we were at, and the reality was that there wasn't going to be any more hockey for the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League for this season. So that became the reality, and this became something fun to get invested into and to have and to let the guys run with it and see where it would take us. And obviously it's taken us to some good places.
We're 2.5-ish weeks away from the SJHL draft. Obviously, this gives you kind of an opportunity as a league to put some young players on notice. It's going on SaskTel Max. Tell us about that opportunity and why you guys decided that would be something good to do.
Well, we've been working on this for the last couple of years internally. We've been talking about it, wanting to promote the league, promote the players that are getting drafted, promote the teams, what they're doing when they're drafting and things like that, especially because it's all about Saskatchewan-born players. And, it just kind of happened that SaskTel is such a great partner of ours and wants to work with us and wants to help promote the league. And so, collectively, we came up with putting the draft together for June the 5th, starting at 1 p.m. On SaskTel Max and Max TV and Channel 48 and Channel 348. And so, it'll be just great that we're going to be able to do this. And hopefully, we can have enough of the technology side of things ironed out that we're not going to have any too many errors.
I don't expect there will be a lot of errors, Bill. I mean, it'll be broadcast out of this facility where we are right now through ICAST. Now, please, and because I'll be part of it, I'm going to ask you now, because I don't know when I'll talk to you again. What do I need to know about the SJHL draft? Obviously, I'm familiar with the WHL draft. You were for years too. Is this similar in any way? What can you tell us?
Well, I think the biggest thing about our draft is we have 6 rounds. So there will be a total of 72 players drafted. Each team, obviously, they can trade their picks just like in any other draft. But the other thing that we have to consider is the fact that teams from their communities have auto-protected players which are not eligible for the draft. Mm-hmm. So players that are living in, say, and I'll use Melfort or Yorkton because those are the 2 teams that are playing tonight, players that are finishing their bantam year this year, that live in those 2 communities or any community will not be eligible for the draft because they're an auto-protect of those teams. In a similar circumstances, same with Notre Dame players, because what happens with them is they become the school becomes their parents because they're attending there. And so what we've done to allow for those kids is because at this point in time of the year, we unofficially don't, or we officially don't know if they're returning to school for next year. So those players become eligible to be listed by Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League teams on September the 15th. So there's a few rules that are a little bit different, but we wanted to make sure that we protected the kids that were from the communities, because a lot of our communities are small, and so we wanted to make sure that they had that opportunity to list their home kids first. To give them that ability, and then draft kids from all over the province or where the teams decided to draft from, and we do it that way.
So you're drafting second-year Bantams.
Yep, same as the Western League.
As the Western League. Right, but so if they went in the Western League draft, are they still eligible for your draft?
Yes, they are. They're still eligible for our draft because you've been around long enough, Rod, to know that not all the players that get drafted will play, and not all the players that get drafted in our draft will play either. So it's about giving an opportunity to those kids that want to play in Saskatchewan, want to play junior A hockey, and aspire to become a better player and a better person.
I guess one thing that everyone else is starting to or trying to figure out is, with all the COVID stuff, we didn't get to finish the playoffs. How is the draft order going to be determined? Is it regular season standings? How have you guys decided to do that?
It's always been by the end of the regular season standings. So whatever the regular season standings are, it'll be in reverse order. So sorry if I'm wrong, but I believe Melville ended up last. And so they'll be picking first. And then Battleford finished first, and they'll be picking last every round, unless they've traded their draft spot.
I guess everyone's wondering, are you going to be able to hand out something to the winners here possibly tonight?
Well, to be honest with you, I never asked Alex how or Moneyball how he'd set that up within the system or within the game. So I guess I'll have to watch the game and see if I make that appearance and make that presentation of a cup tonight or whenever somebody wins 4 games.
Well, then I know what's coming. You don't. So if I finally know something that Bill doesn't. It's taken 30 years. You wait, Bill. You wait. You got a real treat coming.
Bill, thanks for doing this. Stay safe.
All right. Thanks, guys. You too. Stay safe.
That is Commissioner of the SJHL, Bill Chow, here in our second intermission. Always a pleasure to talk to him. We'll take a break, and then we'll come back with period number 3.
Growing up with type 1 diabetes was not the easiest for a kid, especially back in my day. Right now, there's new technologies out, and there's more awareness around type 1 diabetes through JDRF and other organizations to help promote a cure for type 1 diabetes. But for me growing up, I had lots of people look down on me. I had coaches cut me from teams because they said I wasn't good enough due to my diabetes and that it would hold me back. I had many other parents and coaches tell me I should pursue other sports other than hockey because it was too competitive and I needed to have an easier sport. But I loved hockey, and hockey was my passion, and I wanted to prove people wrong. And my parents were a huge support, telling me that I can get through this with their help and believing in myself. For a child that has type 1 diabetes, I think one piece of advice I can give is to not let it stop you. There's times where you might be high or low with glucose levels, and you really don't know what to do or how to treat it. But make sure that you take care of yourself first before you try doing other stuff, because if you can't take care of yourself, then you're not able to achieve other things. You're not alone as well. There's lots of people out there with type 1 diabetes. Myself, Max Domi, Bobby Clark. If you're looking into hockey figures, those are some people who have played hockey and live with type 1 diabetes and has not let it stop them. So I think that you can always pursue your dreams and passions no matter what. Trust the doctors that you see, trust yourself, and you're able to achieve your dreams.
Second intermission. Here is the Melfort Mustangs and Yorkton Terriers. The SJHL Canalta simulation. Melfort could finish it tonight. They're up 3-1 in the series. They're up 4-1 in the game. As we look at a few of the stats there after 2, and the Yorkton Terriers had a great period when it came to shots on goal. Sean Parkinson stood on his noggin in that period.
Well, he does. He wants to stand. He doesn't want to go back to Yorkton.
Yep.
And but that late goal by the Mustangs, we're going to find out if that's the backbreaker or not.
Backbreaker. And Alex Rondeau said in the chat, that one's for you, Rod.
Well, thank you. Hey, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Mr. Rondeau. If it takes me, you're welcome.
Exactly.
You're welcome. The banner, I'm just worried, by the way. Can I just say this? You guys got the banner printed up. You got the rings designed.
Hey.
You better win it tonight.
You know? Well, second intermission here, almost to the third period.
I'm
just going to, hey.
You got nothing
bragging
to say.
rights, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Well, they're doing the bragging already. You haven't won yet. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Look at that. The Palace is
rocking.
Alex Zawatsky sits in the box. Mustangs are still on a power play here. And
doesn't Petruk have the highest rating in this sim?
He does. 97, I think it was, or something
More
like that.
than McDavid.
Yeah. That just goes to show you what he did this season, though. Trying to poke it in front. Jump on my back, Yorkton, I'll take ya, was what Chance Petruk probably said in the dressing room. And in comes Melfort. Still on the power play.
They're on their feet in Melfort. See how long they stay on their feet for.
For a while, probably. Rondeau, a slap shot. He hit his own teammate. I wouldn't want to get hit with an Alex Rondeau slap shot. Nor would I want to get hit with any slap shot. Nault goes cross ice. There's Kenzie Arnold. He probably told the guys, I've been here before. I know what it takes. That's probably what he was telling them in the
Somebody's got to say it.
Yeah. About half this Mustang team was in the final last year. Late in this power play, Tian Rask. His shot is gloved by Philippe Bond.
A little bit of a floater.
A little bit. Hey, any shot's a good shot usually.
As long as it's on net, yes.
Exactly. And there's Tyson Myers, the Melfort native. I'm sure his dad, Danny Myers, is in the stands there with his cowboy hat.
Yeah, what
not
happened
on the bench,
there? How
obviously.
come he's not with him anymore?
Danny Myers, he's farming, he's building a house.
Time to move on.
I think so. Let Tyson play out his final year. You know Tyson to be happy with a win in his final year.
At home.
At home. In front of the crowd. Nolan Katachuk as well. A couple of Melfort boys there. Here comes Adam Nobes, who's been massive in the series. Toe drag is...
Well, that's an interesting move.
It's like he had a magnet on the puck and the stick, but it was the same pole.
Toe drag drop pass.
Exactly. Zach Anderson on the pressure. He'll take it to the right wing. Anderson, blue line. Back again, Prospol, Myers. Some great puck movement here. The Mustangs just bang, 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 bang.
Thank you, Tian.
Bang, there's another slap shot, blockered aside. And on the near side, Norum, McDonald, Zawatsky, Guinea. Out they come, the Terriers. Intercepted. Adam Nobes to Zach Anderson. Holding, spinning, intercepted. Norum will come back with it for Yorkton. To the circle, a shot wide of the net. Albertson to the wing. Circle. He'll shake off a check, a little shimmy shake.
See, I don't mind this from a Melfort perspective. Just ragging time.
Yeah.
So it's a little early to play Katie bar the door, but hey, if Yorkton's not going to take the puck off you, why wouldn't you?
And they're behind the net. McCullough. There's Albertson, Ochitwa. And intercepted. Out comes Yorkton. Ryan Reese. He was a guest earlier in the series on the show. There's a bouncing puck. Tian Rask had to do some damage control and managed to be successful. 2-on-1. But the back check worked there for the Terriers. But Rask got another chance, and it's stopped by Philippe Bond.
If it wasn't for him, this series would have been is over.
Yeah.
Sweep.
In come the Terriers. Drops it, Reese. There's a shot from the blue line. Not enough mustard on that one. And it's covered up, and Sean Parkinson has been solid. And at this point, you know, the committee, I'll say, is starting to look at who might be the MVP.
Oh, yeah.
Of the series.
They're collecting ballots. Didn't they ask you to vote yet?
Not yet, not yet. We're on the air, so I don't think they can ask me yet. Vinny Prospel behind the net, try to figure out what to do. But I will say Adam Nobes leads the Mustangs in scoring in the finals. He's got 6 plus a point or 2 tonight.
Oh, look at this. Melfort wants it more. That's all I can say.
Dowachuk now. He's been all over the ice tonight defensively. And now offensively. Try to give it over to Nault. Prospel, last shot, swallowed up. It's been Bosch and Nault in the first and Alex Rondeau in the second for the Mustangs. The veterans coming to play.
Where's the post-game party?
Well, you know, stuff. The curling rink would probably cross the street. You know, the curling rink will probably be open for a while tonight.
They've got the Gatorade on ice.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to party.
You know, Trevor Blevins would be happy with another one. He's filling up his hand with rings. Trying to, at least.
Ring pops.
Ring pops. And finals appearances.
Unloaded, boys.
In front, there's Caden Taphorn. Got to give it to the hot hand. He's got a goal tonight. He's got 5 in the final. Shell leaves it. Rondeau blockered aside by Philippe Bond. Mustangs are not dropping back here, and they are playing to win.
Oh, so Noogsy's telling me that he says, if you remember playoffs last year, Yorkton at Notre Dame, Rod, you're not great luck for Yorkton. Yeah, I'm the problem, Noogsy. Right.
Common denominator, I guess. There's Alvarado, some nice puck control there. He'll get another look. Bond shuts the door again. There's Tkachuk. I'm sure the Bears Den will have a big party tonight, and just kidding.
What do we got?
He might be into the box. 4 minutes. A high stick bend to Tkachuk.
They're
Benny.
wild and Gronlid right now.
I can just see.
This might be it. This might be it.
Oh, boy. Matt Hare, call the timeout. Draw something up.
I'd be pulling my goalie. I'm not joking.
Game
I'm not
changer.
even joking right
no,
now.
I don't blame you. I don't know what happened there, but Sean Parkinson was ready for it.
Is that a surprise?
No, that's not a surprise. I wouldn't have been ready for it.
What's your favorite flavor of potato chips, Matt?
You know, I used to just absolutely have the Miss Vicky's lime and black pepper. That was my go-to.
Used to?
I still once in a while, but you know, I'm starting to get a little bit of a
Gotcha.
You know,
punch.
Yeah, something like that. There's a shot, and it's patted away. Taphorn intercepted and fired down the ice. Halfway through the third. Virtual Bill Chow is in the building. You know, the Melfort RCMP officers are going to start dealing with the cup soon, or
Mustangs fans think the Yorkton player was faking because they didn't see any virtual blood. Just going to put that out there.
Bite the lip maybe, right?
Yeah. Right here.
There's a shot in front.
Had to have that one.
Mo the mascot for MVP. So
well, he showed up at least for the game.
Caddy 44 says shopping for that neon shirt. I think they're talking about yours.
It's Under Armour.
Need my sunglasses almost.
You can buy them at rodpetersonshop.com.
Norum. Cross ice. Reese in front. Taphorn.
Mike, he's just not giving up a goal.
No. Parkinson is a wall. Into the zone. Here are the Terriers in front, and Parkinson makes another save. I will say, Melfort is not giving up grade A chances, that's for sure.
No, they're clearing the front of the net. Yep. No rebounds. They're a team that wants it. You know what? Hats off. When do they start bringing the cup down the stairs toward? See, our viewership keeps going up and up and up. People are waiting.
Side of the net,
to see the virtual Bill Chow.
And I saw a couple of Melfort guys up at the bridge. You know the bridge there at the Northern Lights Palace? See a couple of the Northeast Warriors hockey team up there getting ready to celebrate, I think.
Oh, they're prime, man.
They are. They're ready to go. Some guys, the Lyndon Harper and Tim Gosman, I see them up there, and Guy Zales as well. Ochitwa will cross the red and flip it in. Zawatsky left it behind the net, trying to find somebody. A battle there. Ziegler gets it out to Guinea. Guinea, cross the line, back to the blue line. Zawatsky to the slot, didn't shoot it. I don't know why. They're looking for the perfect shot.
Yeah, they're squeezing their sticks, as they say.
Zawatsky, one-timer, they score! It hit somebody in front, and all of a sudden it's 4-2. A power play goal.
Toasted tastes better!
Zach Ziegler, the former Nipawin Hawk, former Kindersley Clipper. How do you do? The lead is cut in half.
A PPG.
A late PPG. There's a big one. What a shot. It hit one of the Mustangs in front, and Parkinson didn't get into the butterfly.
Didn't even see it.
Nope.
Ooh. I just felt some air go out of the building.
Ziegler from Zawatsky. There's Petruic, his second point of the playoffs, or of the finals, that is. There behind the net, Ige. Behind, waiting, McDonald, Robson, Henry turning, firing, gloved. Parkinson says, hold on, boys.
Can you imagine? It was down to a one-goal game.
I don't know if my heart health is good enough for that.
Wow. Craig Steen watching in Yorkton and his heart pills. Where are you, Steener? I don't think he can handle this.
There's a shot stopped by Parkinson. Prospol. His dad will be happy with that.
Watching in Tampa, I'm sure.
I would assume, yeah. Out in front, and Nault couldn't get a stick on it. Nault again, back behind the net. Rask. There, a one-timer, a big slap shot from the point, and it kind of went off the wall. And
play it, Philippe.
Bond swallows it up.
He hasn't seen action for a while.
No. Yorkton had all the momentum for that 4-minute power play. And there's a win for the Terriers. Here comes Ryan Reese. An excellent beard, by the way, is Ryan Reese.
Yeah, I'm not sure now's the time to play dump and chase, but
well,
what do I know?
Here's Kyle Bosch looking for the hat trick, decides to drop it off when he was on a partial break. The boys will be on him for that one. And here are the Terriers into the zone and poked away. Nobes, a nice job there. Rondeau to Bosch to Anderson. Right wing. Anderson, circle. Back to Rondeau, a shot in front.
Oh,
Bosch,
nice stop.
Backhand on the glove of Bond. Kyle Bosch has 2 tonight. Looking for number 3.
I think we're in for a real hairy finish.
Yes. I see what you did there.
Hang on, folks. Things can get a little hairy tonight. Remember that?
A bouncing puck playing a little pinball there in the Yorkton zone.
Oh!
And the Terriers came in and misplayed the puck, held in by Ziegler, has the 4-2 goal. Flip down low, Zawatsky in front, nobody's there. But Zawatsky got it in front off the turnover. Parkinson says no way. There's a shot from the point, it's blocked by Colton Schell. That's what he does. Sacrifice the body, it's game 5 of the Canalta Cup. Myers, cross the line, circle, 2 minutes to go. Clearing it out, here come the Terriers. Jansen to Taphorn, that's Keenan Taphorn. Into the zone and a mess there in front of the Mustang bench. McCullough trying to calm things down to Prospol. Albertson looking for somebody, couldn't find anybody. Stephen Norum now. Norum out and intercepted. Alvarado will get it and he'll dump it down the ice. Just over 1 minute to play.
Ooh.
Alvarado to Nault. to the blue line. There's O'Dowd in front. Alvarado. Albertson, he put it through his legs to go back to the blue line. Behind the net. Poked away. Left wing. Nault. Circle. He'll work it to the slot. Albertson misplayed it. Jansen will pick it up. Time is running out for the Yorkton Terriers, and out goes Philippe Bond with about 40 seconds to play. Net is empty for Yorkton. Prospol, Albertson, cross the blue line. Albertson, O'Dowd, and he's back. Oh, Philippe Bond's not out of the net. It said he was, but maybe they got him back in time. The game lied to me, and Tian Rask laid out behind the net. 15 seconds to play. Melfort and Yorkton, 4-2 for the Mustangs. Out in front, a couple of chances, it's loose and it's kicked aside by Parkinson. 5 seconds to go now. Down into Terrier territory. Time will tick away, and don't it feel good? The Melfort Mustangs are SJHL Canalta Simulation Champions 2020. They're going wild in Melfort tonight. What a show. There's the boys. They are loving it. The Mustangs, champions for the third time in 6 years.
How about that?
How do you like me now, is what they say. Third place in the regular season. 3 straight shutouts to end the regular season. They beat Estevan in 5. They beat Flin Flon in 5. They beat Yorkton in 5.
What a scene here in the Northern Lights Palace. They did it at home. Wow. Parkinson, you got to think would be in contention for the playoff MVP. Look at that emotion, guys. That is one hard-fought 5-game series. Thought it would go 7. Was hoping. Here we go. Here's the presentation.
Kyle Bosch had 2 goals in this game. They say he had 6 points. Kyle Bosch was big. He is your MVP. Kyle Bosch. That's who they're giving it to right now. We may see later. There are the Melfort the Melfort RCMP officers. Cam Milne is on the left. And the Melfort Mustangs. There's Justin Rempel and Trevor Blevins and Trevor Logan and all those guys.
Can you believe it?
Melfort is going wild. There's Tyson Myers. What a moment for him.
Bill Chow's never looked better.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good. Quick wardrobe change for him. And there's Tyson Myers. Lift it up, young man. You'll never have another moment like this in the SJHL.
Doing that Myers family, so proud.
There it is. Who's the first one he gives it to here? Kyle Bosch. Came over from Kindersley in November with his buddy Austin Nault. Ended up being a huge piece for the Melfort Mustangs. And there it is, Kenzie Arnold. This is his 2nd championship. He won it with Nipawin in 18 and Melfort in 20. 3 straight finals.
Guy's a champ.
Who gets it next? Oh, Kenzie's having a moment with this one.
Mo the Mustang, come on, give it to the mascot.
The fans in Melfort are on their feet. They lose game 1 by a 5-2 score, and they come back and win 4 straight hockey games and win it in 5. They lost in 5 last year to Battlefords, and they win it in 5 this year. Sean Parkinson gets it, and there's one of the most famous pictures in hockey. You know, that'll live for a while. I see a couple of the trainers. There's Blevins and Logan and Justin Rempel and Sean Mason. What a time.
I'm so happy to have been here tonight. I didn't write down. Who was this playoff MVP?
They gave it to Bosch there.
Would you agree with that?
He would have been probably in my top 5.
Yeah, I would have gone with a goalie, but that's just me.
There's the 3 stars there. Sean Parkinson of this one, 45 saves for him.
All Melfort, man.
Massive. Kyle Bosch, 2 goals. He was huge. Zach Anderson, 2 assists. Wow.
What do they say? Your best players have to be your best players, and for Melfort, they were.
Sean Parkinson at the top of that list. And we'll digest this for a sec. We'll take a break and let our heart rates kind of calm down a little bit, and we'll come back and have more here. Post-game after the Mustangs have beat the Yorkton Terriers in 5. This is the SJHL Canalta simulation.
With advanced safety features, a 5-star overall vehicle score for safety, and available OnStar safety services, Chevrolet's 2020 lineup of SUVs can take you anywhere with confidence.
Global Ag Risk Solutions, we cover your input costs and your revenue, not just your bushels. The more you put in, the higher your coverage with no change in your premiums. Google Compare Crop Insurance to see the difference between crop insurance and Global Ag Risk Solutions.
This PSA, or Project Saving announcement, is brought to you by New Fab Building Products, the best engineered, design, and manufactured floor and roof trusses, plus everything you need to lock up, delivered on your schedule. New Fab Building Products, 610 Henderson Drive, newfab.com.
It's time to change the way we do business.
Because it's time to focus on staying safe and staying healthy.
Time to shop online, test drive from home,
or let us know if you need service work. Join us online at capitalgmc.ca.
You wouldn't take the ice without protective wear. So why would you take to the job site that way? The SCSA is proud to partner with the SJHL.
Hi, I'm Kane McMillan.
Hi, I'm Reed Robertson. My name is Brendan Borgley.
Norman Kadachuk.
I'm Aiden Sankey.
Riley Kapanik.
Josh Neger.
Alex Watsky.
Zach McIntyre.
Tia Sabansky.
Jeremy Bisson.
Jake Gudgenson.
I like to give back to the community because growing up I was a Bruins fan and I love to see them in the community.
I believe being involved in the community is a very important part of the game.
So I volunteer at the Pre-Cam Elementary School.
From the start of a mental health initiative to going around town to pick up garbage.
I've been very privileged to be a part of this community for the past 3 years. It's a very welcoming community.
I know my community has supported my journey on my way to get here, and it's great to see all the younger kids looking to do the same.
My favorite thing about the community of Melville is the passion that the city has for millionaires. What I love most about the community is just how our fans are so unbelievable. And
just all the fan support we get.
How rich the tradition is here.
How the fans come out every single night.
The reason I love the community so much here in Melfort isn't because of what there is, it's because of the people.
The Melfort Mustangs are SJHL Canalta simulation champions. 4-2 the final score here. They won in 5 games. What a time this was. I had so much fun, Rod. Did you?
I'm just so happy to have been in the building and to be part of it and to have fun with the Melfort folks and the Yorkton folks. And I hope we can get a dressing room shot, get the camera in the Mustangs. But from what I understand,
some of the champagne.
They're not allowing cameras in their virtual dressing room. Nope. They're having virtual champagne, virtual cigars. It's going to be a virtual party tonight. Hey, social distancing party in Melfort tonight. How's that?
Hey, yeah, something like that. I know I'm going to be cranking the music on my drive home tonight. That'll be awesome there. And a championship win. And there he is. He hasn't gotten his hat yet, but Canalta Cup champion 2020, Trevor Blevins. How's it going, man?
Get it stenciled. Hey, there they are.
There's the kids, too. Look at that.
Hey.
Congratulations, Coach. How's it feel?
We got a big party going on with the family right now.
Hey, I don't blame you. There it is. Just as you drew it up, eh, Trevor? Just as you drew it up.
Good stuff. I'm pretty excited.
Just as you drew it up, hey, this is exactly how you had planned it, right? 5 games against Estevan, 5 against Flin Flon, 5 against Yorkton?
Well, it was, yeah, you could say that. I mean, obviously it is what it is, but, you know, it was good to see all the guys on tonight, and there was a lot of camaraderie between them and a lot of chatting, and it was a good group of guys. I just, you know, regardless of what happened at the end of the season or in this, we had an excellent group. They were really coming together. You know, the last 10 games of the season was phenomenal, and we were really hitting our stride in playoffs. And, you know, it's something to look back on, and they won't forget this one either.
You are going to get the virtual banner. Has he seen it, Matt?
I'm going to send it to him right away here.
The banner was already done, Trevor. How many of the games did you watch, by the way?
Well, quite a few of them, and if not, I went through the replay bits, and just hats off to everyone that did the job there, like through Muns Media and Tanner and Moneyball and all you guys that took the time to put the announcing in and look the background on the players. It was great. It was great entertainment, and I really like the backstories a lot of times, and it was good you had all the players and Bill and people involved in hockey in the interviews. I just thought very, very good job by everyone, and very proud of the SJHL and what everyone's done here.
Does this give you some sort of bragging rights with some of your fellow coaches around the league?
Oh, I know I got a couple bets coming my way. But it's from Reagan and Maddie, but it's fun. It's nice, and we'll see if we can. I can give them a few rubs in and digs in at the meetings here at the end of or start of June. That'll be fun.
Actually, speaking of, if we can get serious for a second, June 5th is the draft. We'll be broadcasting it out of this building. I should ask Bill in the second intermission, but I did not. What do you know about how it's going to be conducted, Trevor? Because usually you guys are in the same facility, right? That's not going to be the case this year. So what do you know about how it's going to go down?
We actually don't right now with the logistics of it. Whether it's going to be just a conference call and picks are announced, or it's going to be on a Zoom meeting, and whether we do our own. I think they're working through that. Last we heard, but excited for it. For us, Rick Oakes and Travis Stevenson have done a great job. Covering our the province for our organization, and it's a positive to have right now. Right, it's something that's going to be promoted, and congratulations to all the kids that do get drafted. And if they don't, it is what it is. You can get there a different way, and many players that don't get drafted end up in our league. So, but it is exciting, and it's going to be a positive day, and we can take a break from all things and focus in on hockey and have a draft.
How have things changed for you here the last month or so when it comes to preparing for the draft, maybe, and preparing for this coming season? There's a lot of unknowns, but how do you prepare at all?
Well, we took as business as usual on the recruiting side. It's unfortunate things got shut down, but we actually have had some very good success recruiting in Canada, and more particularly Alberta. We've done a great job there. We've got a few players coming from top programs in AAA midget, and and in our own province, we've got guys like Ty Albrecht, Carson's little brother, and we've got hopefully Alex Bernauer comes to us, and that kind of thing. So some young guys too, some 17-year-olds we plan to have in the lineup from in province, and we're excited. If we can get going sooner the better.
Well, Trevor, congratulations on your third title, and I guess it's 6 seasons. Thanks for joining us.
You bet. Thank you, guys, and great job again. Just can't say enough.
Thanks, Trevor. Appreciate it, and hope to see you soon.
You bet, Rod. You too.
That is Trevor Blevins, head coach of the Melfort Mustangs, Canalta Cup champion, sort of virtual Canalta Cup champion.
Will you please text me that banner?
I will.
I want to put it on my Instagram.
I got you. I will do it right as we all get off the air here. Right. I think that does it for all of us here. I mean, what a time this was. I had so much fun the times that I had doing this. Rod, I know you did too.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for joining me tonight. Thanks to everybody else who was part of it. If I'm missing anybody, Jamie Neugebauer, Darren Dupont, Mike Stackhouse,
Amanda Ruler
was here, Derek Myers a couple times, all the guests we had, all the players, Tanner Getz,
Paul, Cal, Jordan around the corner, Bryn,
in the truck,
Ryan, and an intern kid who I never got his name.
Moneyball, who created the teams.
Yes. Logan.
Yep.
And the fans.
And congratulations to the Melfort Mustangs. It's going to be wild in Melfort tonight.
Start the party.
Good night from Regina. My name's Matt Barrett. That's Rod Peterson. Don't it feel good?